So in the previous video, we have used something called constraints, but in that case, what we see that they have the same gear size. I mean that they have the same number of gear teeth. What will happen if they don't have the same number of teeth? How will you do the animation? Then you will stuck. So in this video, we will learn about gear ratio and transformation constraint. Let's see. So click on add mesh, click on gauge and master test. So let's increase the number of teeth to 15 and again gauge and master test and make it 30. Okay, before you do something, make sure that you always do press Ctrl A and apply rotation. Remember, just apply rotation. Similarly, select this one, press Ctrl A and apply rotation only. If you don't apply, you will get weird results. So I have applied something called rotation. Now, how to animate it? Before I do that, make sure that you give the gears number of teeth as a name so that in future you remember what are their number of teeth, else you will face issues. Now I want to animate. So how should I animate these gears? Some people will say copy rotation, but copy rotation is not the answer here. The reason is that they have different teeth, so you can't use this one. So this constraint is not the right answer. You will use something called transformation. So I want to rotate this gear, okay, with the help of this gear. So what I'm saying is that this gear rotation depends on this gear. So I will select this gear, go here, click on transformation and select the bigger gear. Okay, after that I will go to map from, map to. Map from basically means that from where I'm taking the rotation. I'm taking the rotation from this bigger gear. From what axis? I'm taking from Z axis. So I'm saying that hey, if Z rotates 0 to 360 degree, then what you have to do is in my gear, okay, map to basically means my gear. In Z rotation, you have to do minus 720. Now, some people will think what actually happened here. So let's try to see the animation part. You see, it's working. But let's try to understand what actually happening here in the gear mates or constraints. Sorry if I ever said mates. I am a mechanical engineer, so I basically use CAD software. So I got bad habit from there. So let's try to understand how I know that 360 and minus 720 degree values. So as you know that my one gear has number of teeth 15, the other one has number of teeth 30. So if I simply resolve this, uh, it will become 1 by 2. Okay, so what does this ratio means? It simply means that when the bigger gear rotates, okay, it will make two rotation of this one. Okay, let's try to understand visually. So what I'm saying that this one will rotate, it will make them this small gear rotate two times. So one rotation of this gear will make two rotation of this gear and vice versa. It means two rotation of this gear will make one rotation of this gear. So this is something called gear ratio and it is very important concept. One more doubt. Why minus? Because this gear when rotate clockwise, this will rotate counterclockwise. Okay, because spur gear always rotates in opposite direction, so you need to make sure that you add negative there. If you don't, you will not get a right animation. Let me show you what I mean. Now if I select this one, notice that I am not getting the correct animation. For 0 it is this one, but as I rotate, they are both rotating in the same direction, so not the right animation. So select this one, constraint, enter the value of minus 720 degree. One more thing that you notice that Z source axis is Z. Suppose if I select X axis, Y axis or Z axis, you will get different result. We will choose xyz in later onwards tutorial when I will increase the complexity of it. Currently we are at beginner level, so I think this much knowledge is fine for you. Okay, in the next video we will learn why this constraint, transformation constraint, is also not good for gear animation. Okay, just to know that there are times when this constraint is okay for you and there are times when it is bad for you, so you need to know when to use, how to use, where to use. It is most necessary thing for you. So I told you when to use this, how to use this. Now when don't you have to use this, you will learn in next video.